go over a flow that I like. We've done a fair amount in class, but I want to go over some details. So we're going to look at our Kimura entry first. We pull this out, we've come up here, but he defends this, right? When he defends that, I'm going to swim this arm under, and I get my gable grip here, and I'm pinching at the shoulder. So you can see his arm coming out and up here. We're going to bring that up to our ear, pinch their shoulder, and we've got an arm crush there. So again, I've disrupted, looking for my Kimura, but he defends it. This arm swims through. Control the shoulder right away because he wants to come up and back. So I'm clamping this down so that that's difficult for him. Foot to the hip and the knee to the back of the shoulder here at the insertion point. I don't want to squeeze his back. I want to squeeze the shoulder joint. Now I've got that wrist resting on my neck. And I just need a little bit of pressure. This is already extended and on, so I'm just squeezing a little bit into the elbow there to get the finish. If he pulls that through, so I've gone here, he pulls that arm in, I come up, and I start working for the back. So it's just a 1, 2, 3 combo that I'm looking for. Any point he resists, I move on to the next thing. So I'm coming up Kimura, he defends that, I go for the straight crush, he defends that, I come up, and I'm looking for the back. The second thing we'll look at is chokes. I'm going to do them off of the sit-up position and then using that push-pull disruption to get him to fall into it a little bit. So again, I'll look for my chance to come up. I push, I pull, I get him to here. And now when I'm going for the choke, the first one I'm going to look at is actually the forearm lever to bring his head out. And then I put my thumb in the collar there. Hips extend to put the choke on. So even if he's pushing down on me, so if I have my choke, I'll do this a little loose, and he's pushing down on me, this can be hard to finish. But if I extend and lift my hips, I can get back into the choke angle again as well. Here, pushing, pulling, bring him in. Option 2, grabbing right behind the spine, so thumb, knuckle on his spine. And then pushing with my knee to swing him over, and, swing that arm over, and now I have the choke here. Again, pull down, elbows to the mat to finish. So looking for the cross choke. Again, I'm going to push, pull, get some disruption. But if he's tucking his chin down here, I'm not going to land the choke. So I'm going to use my forearm to lever his jaw out, and then push the thumb back into the collar. Now I grip, extend the hips, and there's my choke. Option 2 will be similar, but when we come down, he's on this side of my body, so I'll grab, I've got the base of my thumb right against his spine, and I'm using my knee to push his shoulders. So I'm going to come here and swim this over. Now, hips extend, elbows pull down, and there's the choke.